How's it going, boys? And 3.5%. Today's video is going to be more serious than usual because we're going to be playing this deck. This is the unquestionable best mono-white aggro deck that you can build. And if you don't want long explanations why that is very methodically, then just skip ahead to the gameplay. But for everyone else, I will explain why this is the most perfect S-tier mono-white aggro deck that you can build. Because, obviously, when we're talking about extremely good decks in Arena, that doesn't mean that they're actually good against other players, that means that they are playing against Arena's calculations. And after a lot of calculations, after a lot of tries, I have hit the exact sweet spot. So, when you're making a creature deck, you want it to be exactly in between aggro decks and control decks. You want enough cards in it so you have an advantage against control decks. For example, here we have Paladin Class, Restoration of Eiganjo, and a Wedding Announcement. These three cards alone easily make it so that our opponent does not have a good time if he's control, because these cards go 1-4-2, or even in case of Wedding Announcement, sometimes even 1-4-3. And that's something that control currently cannot deal with. So, if you have cards like this, that instantaneously means that Arena is going to not put you against control decks all that often. Or if it does, then you have a serious advantage. Because Wedding Announcement alone is OP, and then we have things like Sigarda Splendor and a God of Diverty, which is again kinda goddamn insane against certain scenarios. But then, you need to make your deck extremely aggressive and extremely powerful with late game opportunities to play against creature decks, most likely aggro. So we have things like Hopeful Initiate and Monk of Open Hands. These cards are OP. Then we have obvious Luminarch Aspirant because reasons, and Lion Sash. Lion Sash is like a hidden jewel here, because if you're in stalemate, a Lion Sash can potentially mitigate that. Same thing with Intrepid Adversary. Very powerful, very good cards, and every single time that you... By the way, this is like a thing that is 100% true for almost any creature deck that plays against a creature deck. If in Arena you make a creature deck that does not have something like a Skyclave Apparition, or a Spark, or a Shock, or a Lightning Strike if you're red, or something like that that deals with single target creatures, you are going to be put against an opponent who has something like a Skyclave Apparition, and they're going to play two in a row and you're going to instantaneously lose. So, if you're making a creature deck of this style, you must have something like a Skyclave Apparition, or alternatively, multiple Seat of the Empires for mono-white, or if we're looking at just castable removal, then things like Faithful Absence. This is an absolute must for creature decks. Without 4 copies of that, you will be absolutely shreked so often against the early aggro decks. And well, I guess everything else is kind of self-explanatory. Obviously, by the way, while this is the absolute best S-tier deck for mono-white aggro / weenie decks, it doesn't mean that you're gonna win against everything. For example, a deck like this, without drawing Skyclave Apparitions, will 100% lose against a life gain deck that just goes first and drops 2 Righteous Valkyries. But then again, the only thing that has the potential to win against that is most likely Selesnya Enchantments. And even Selesnya Enchantments, you know, it all depends. There are matchups that you will not win. And most of the time, there are only 2 matchups that we are not going to win. Mid-range decks that are very successful and fast in getting to their mid-range and dropping huge things non-stop that completely ruin our existence, aka Selesnya Enchantments who drop 2 haunted whatevers real fast and things like that, or alternatively, control decks that play like 2 or 3 rats in a row and then drop an uncontested Planeswalker for infinity value while we don't even have any aggro to start off with. You know, you're obviously going to lose against things like this. But against anything else, this deck has the absolute uncontested advantage. So yeah, with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get it. Oh wait. 21 land to be specific, and 2.2 average. Pretty sweet. A lot of 3-drops, as you can see, but they're worth it. Anyway, with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get a cracking and see what happens. A Sigarda Splendor in the opener. Now, that's kind of rare, not gonna lie. A Monk, a Lion Sash. I wonder what they're playing up against here. It could be Control. Another land, which means the wedding announcement is gonna be pretty fired, not gonna lie, boys. He probably will overreact to the Monk of the open hand because, you know, everyone does. And for good reason. This card's kind of dumb to a degree. Or he absolutely will not. Oof. You know what? I don't need to give you that just now. Oh! Now we see a little bit more there. Well, ain't these lion things just on point? Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. Oh no! Well, after a forced loss comes a forced win. Everyone knows that. Considering we have Graveyard Disruption against him, and, you know, we got double Graveyard Disruption to add top on it. Oh, that's just disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. That is just disgusting. Sure, Chief. Hit me, baby, one more time, as they say. The only question is, do I want to drop the wedding announcement? Oh. Do you think he's gonna go for the Monk or the Lion? Maybe he goes for the treasure. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, what an absolute schmort cookie. Okay, that means I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Because he will not have anything good to resurrect, so he's not gonna try to resurrect. So I can drop the Lion in a situation where I actually got more out of it. Also, I can potentially go squeaky noises. I know. I'm poor. What do you want? I also can go for Sigarda Splendor without any problems. And most likely get it through because he should not have enough removal for it. If he gets rid of wedding announcement, surprising. Feed the Swan, that's kind of rare. But again, Sigarda Splendor is definitely something. He's kind of rolling with low life. Oh. Okay. Okay. I am gonna go for it. Because I kind of must go for it, technically. There are ways that he can win this, and there are ways that he can lose this. It kind of depends. If he has another Feed the Swan, this is not good. If he doesn't, well, then I can just drop Hopeful Initiate into Lion Sash and... Hello there, you absolute animal! That's good, because that does nothing. Good. Nice. Actually, Omega happy noises. Yeah, sure, just sag the zombie for no reason. Yeah, that's not how you play this situation out. What are my options here? The funny part is he can actually exile something from his own graveyard if the Lion Sash targets it. So I kind of need to be a little bit careful here. So a land draw is honestly not even the worst thing in the world here. As funny as that may honestly seem. Haha. Another Lionu. I wonder will he even have a reaction. Because, do you think he's even gonna cast it? Okay, so here's the thing. If I cast this first, he can just overwrite it with a Rotting Reunion. If he casts Rotting Reunion first, I can just overwrite it with Lion Sash. It's definitely a situation, boys. What else can I say here? It's definitely an interesting situation. Oh my God, baby boo, please. That was not the play. You should have just waited and attacked and then forced me to do something. I think that's the game. I honestly think that's the game. Unless he drew something abnormally good here, that's the game. Because now I'm going to draw extra cards from Sigarda Splendor. Only a Lolt technically can ruin my ruin my experience here. And do I actually block with 1 or 2? I kind of don't like the idea. Okay, listen. There's very good reasons why I should actually not attack with this and just block with that 1 and then play something else. It's the idea that I'm most likely playing something. Nah, let's be safe. Let's be safe. Even if he has removal, this is still fine because the Lion Sash survives. He doesn't. Good. Good, good, good. That all plays in our favor. That all plays in our favor. It's amazing. Okay, let's see. What now? So, this effect is useless, by the way, because, Lion Sash. It's so good to have Graveyard Disruption every single time you play it. Pre-wave. Oh, that's the thing. Ouch! But he can't do anything, so that's fine. Double this thing. Very interesting. I'm actually gonna go for it. Hell yeah! That's really good, because now he does 1 damage, and that 1 damage doesn't mean anything. Oh, that's a zombie. Okay, not the biggest deal again. Not the biggest deal. Oh, he does that. Again, it's like, who cares, honestly. The Lion Sash is gonna be the bread and butter here. I kind of want to drop the adversary. Ooh, he goes for it instantaneously now. Ah, he wants a bigger champion of the perished. It makes sense, I guess. It does make sense. Yeah, attack me, baby, one more time. Wait, what do you want to get back? Yeah, I'm not obviously gonna block that. Still drawing. Bam, boy. A land is good, as I already mentioned before. Drop this. Gain 1 life, and now we are absolutely swimming even longer. The champion of the perished is going to be annoying, but currently it's 1 card for 2 cards. So, you know, all advantages point to Rome, as one might say. Yes, you can attack with that. I have absolutely no quarrels. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, you go for it, my friend. Go for it. See what happens. My turn. Oh, that's good. That's sauce. So, first of all, get rid of that, because that's the big one. Second of all, get rid of that now. That's also a big one. And now it's a 4/4. A monk and another monk. It's actually pretty neat. Okay, how about we double monk it? Yeah, I think double monking is fine. And now... I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, no one uses the Lion Sash like that, but it's a really good play. Okay, currently we have all the pressure. He needs to find all the solutions here. This is probably the most annoying thing in the... Got him. Now, this is what you love to see. A 1-drop, a 2-drop, even some 3-drops. Good chance we don't even use the adversary because of the restoration. Interesting. How are we going to play this? Well, Paladin Class turn 1, that's everyone's guess, right? Everyone knows that. But boys, do you know what else you should know? It's the fact that currently it's 35 degrees outside. And boys, let me tell you something. That is not the amount of heat I want to live with my life. I don't like it at all. I actually, you know what? I even hate it. Oh yeah, I actually hate that amount of heat. So yeah, that's going real well for us. But you know what's going even better? Kurt Petrat. Thank you for becoming a join button member person on YouTube. He did it, boys. He did click the join button, and now he supports the channel. Okay, I'm very interested to see how this doesn't go my way, honestly. Because that's weak sauce. That is extreme weak sauce, in fact. And I'm not gonna put all my eggs in the Luminarch basket, even though it probably seems like the right choice. I'm interested in see what happens with him. Will he drop the 2 guy that just does the thing and we're over? Do I drop the Restoration or do I pump up Paladin Class? We have a lot of options. Oh my, that's a big one. I actually really like this card because it's really powerful if you think about it. It gives you the ability to cycle for essentially free. And furthermore, it gives you the ability, well, when it flips, it's absolutely insanely powerful as a card, by the way. So yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of this. Admittedly, no one uses it, but hey, I think it's fine. And this is a power play. I still have 2 adversaries, which means I'm most likely discarding him and getting him back and buffing by 2. That should put a dent in anything that this guy's trying to achieve. Train. Man, whoever thought that I think I am already repeating myself, but whoever thought that Hopeful Initiate is a good card, you deserve bad things in life, not gonna lie. And by the way, boys, I almost forgot to mention, like and subscribe because I need money. Yeah, that's the biggest motivator. I am a poor schmuck who needs money, so please like, subscribe, comment how you're more wealthy than me and living a better life and you have a girlfriend. Unless you don't have a girlfriend, in which case, welcome to the family, my boy. It's too hot for girlfriends anyway. What, are you gonna be sweaty with someone? Ugh, disgusting. Wait, no, maybe I actually get back that. Now this is interesting. I'm actually thinking, so here's the thing. If I Skyclave Apparition this, he's absolutely boned because he can't deal with that thing. And if I get this back, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's a little bit, maybe a little bit too aggressive, honestly, on one account. But then again, I do think that this could potentially be very fine indeed if everything goes according to plan. Kinda honestly depends, but you know, it is what it is. So, get rid of it. This was the card I was actually afraid at the very start because I thought that that's gonna be his... Oh! Village Rites! That is not even that bad. That is actually not even that bad. Technically, he drew a lot here, but now the fact is that we can easily do Paladin Class level 2, and we're honestly kind of absolutely rolling. The only thing that can technically make me sad now is a Vrat, but even a Vrat is not that powerful because, again, against control we have the ultimate advantage in form of things like Restoration. And that's super annoying, not gonna lie, out of 10. Wow! The good part, though, is I think I can just brute force it. I see no reason why I should not be able to just absolutely brute force this, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on that. If he exchanges, that's absolutely fine. Sacrifice another creature. Yeah, good luck, you don't have a creature. You can't even tap it to make it +1/1. And you need to block. I think we did everything right here, boys. I think we did everything right here. He sags the Apparition? That's strange. Yeah, that's the play. But again, does it really matter too much? 3 HP, not really, because next turn is... Okay, imagine he wipes it. Big deal, Frost Cave. Frost Dragon Cave. No, Cave of the Frost Dragon. I swear I play Magic. I swear I'm more than a beautiful... an elegant and absolutely thrilling and lovely mouthpiece. Another relatively good hand, it seems like. Well, we do have the Monk. But admittedly, we don't have the play that makes the monk really, really good, but that's why we play him first. Maybe we draw 1-drop, and that will be absolutely crazy goodness. But otherwise than that, there was a play where we go Hopeful Initiate into an Adversary. Because honestly, that's a really strong combo most of the time. But it is like... Oh, did we just lose? I have a feeling we probably lost. Oh, no, we didn't lose. Very interesting. So, why am I saying we lost or not? Because, again, honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good of a deck you make. It can be perfect against every single deck in the meta. It can be good against absolutely everything that has ever existed. But the brutal reality of the fact is very simple. At the end of the day, you're gonna win exactly as much as Wizards allows you to win. There is absolutely no debate about this question. Wizards decides how much you win. For example, I actually just lost a game, and it was against Boros Aggro. You know what happened? I went first. I had no 1-drops, no 2-drops, only 3-drops and 3 mana in the opening hand. And my opponent went first, turn 2, dropped the Luminarch Aspirant. Not the Luminarch Aspirant, but the double dagger guy with double strike, and whenever the spell targets him, he concocts. That guy. And then on turn 3, while I had absolutely nothing on the board, well, I actually had something on the board, but it didn't matter. I had a wedding announcement. When that happened, you know, oof, this looks as bad as that one. And you know what happened in counter? He just used the 3-cost thing that puts 2 counters on the guy and gives him Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, and Invulnerability. So yeah, again, Wizards is gonna make you lose every single time they feel like that there is a necessity to make you to lose. For example, like this. I actually have all the prerogatives to win here, but if I never reach my 3rd land, I am gonna lose most likely. But we got 3rd land, so I guess it's all good in the hood, baby! So that's absolutely amazing. But yeah, and some people, again, there's still people telling me that no, Wizards doesn't force you to lose, they don't force you to win. How would they do it? Dude, if you have the opportunity to shuffle a person's deck and know and place every card in a specific order how they're gonna draw it, oh, that's just absolutely amazing, by the way. Sure, he gets that bag, but honestly, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Actually, it is kind of a big deal. That's why I thought that I need to play the wedding announcement first, because this is really not that great. Technically, not that bad. Technically kind of bad at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Oh, funny. But whatever. If you have the ability to shuffle a single person's deck, you can shuffle it in a way that you can be pretty damn sure that they have absolutely no shot at winning. And if you have the ability, and that's, by the way, even without knowing, dude, what can I even do here? Is there anything I can do here? Okay, sure, do it like this. Yeah, we don't have a good chance of winning here. Admittedly, something will survive, which is the good part. But then he has that, and we don't have that. It's not looking too good, Chief. But anyway, you have all the opportunities to make your opponent... Oh, I want to attack so badly, but I can't. Bruh, this is just horrible. Yeah. But you see what I mean. We had it didn't matter how we actually did anything here. We didn't have a chance to win. And situations like this are gonna happen, no matter what. Like, he has the lands. We were cucked for a very long time. By the way, if we weren't cucked for the land, I would have dropped Wedding Announcement and we would have won. Because I know that Wedding Announcement wins games in situations like this. But we didn't have it. Yeah. And he dropped two of those. It's essentially, it doesn't matter how you play your hand. Like, for example, this game, we just lose. it's inherently impossible to win because of what your cards were. I couldn't play. There's not a single reality where I can play anything different and win. Maybe if my opponent used the Royal Eruption verse, but he still has 3 cards, by the way. So yeah, when you can't win, you can't win. It essentially is what it is. It's a little bit sad, but that's just life. I am gonna obviously try and maybe win here, but again, yeah, that's not happening. And, you know, a land. 50% land draw ratio, you know. The classics. Essentially, the 100% classics. After you got land screwed, now you have the perfect amount of statistical lands. Again, you're never gonna win if Wizards doesn't want you to win. But it happens, and, well, you're playing Magic, though, so that kind of means that you have to just deal with it. I concede. 2 wedding announcements and 3 lands to start off. Interesting opener, not gonna lie. Admittedly, I am a little bit scared and iffy to play, because the day reset, and you know what happened? I played this deck 5 times, and we won 5 games in a row. So technically, for today, we are 5-0. So I'm kind of really afraid that Arena is just gonna take me by the hand and interesting. Well, that's bad. I don't like wedding announcements being removed. If he is just Ragdo's control, maybe it's fine, because that wedding announcement is gonna be huge for him. And even if he drops a Planeswalker, I will be able to deal with it. So, interesting. We're gonna see how it happens. Oh my. Oh my. Gonna ditch this because the flying, I think, is a little bit more worth. Okay. Should I drop it as a shield? No. But there is actually a really good reason to drop it as this shield thing. Oh, this is a hard choice. Because I think there's spiders aloof. Do you think we're gonna get... Okay, do you think we're gonna get punished? I don't think we're gonna get punished. I'm gonna do it like this. I know it seems a little bit strange, but hey, it should be fine. It should be fine, right? Next turn, if he doesn't... Well, even if he does, it doesn't matter. This protects us from a lot of things, essentially. A huge amount of things, in fact. An interesting... No, not an interesting start, but at least we got this. Oh, that's a misplay, but doesn't matter. We get to draw one card. Nice! Oh, that's big. That's big. You gotta absolutely love it, boys. You gotta absolutely love it. Boss Armen. Ugh. Armen. Did he just... Could you stop? Thank you. He somehow... Wait, how does he have full advantage in cards? All he has done is just cast a Deadly Dispute, but you're telling me he... Oh, because he has used... No, that's a Durez, that's that. It feels like he has too much of... He has a 3-card advantage over me. Oh, because he has played less lands. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's not a big deal. We have a Skyclave Apparition for situations like this, as I have already been saying and praying. That's pretty good. The only bad part is that there's potentially a wipe possibility, but if not, we should be good in the hood. See what happens. Let's see if we actually made a mistake with playing the Protector's Shield. Because, you know, it's kind of a risky thing to do that. If we didn't do this, we could have been 8 damage above him? Which would have been huge, technically, you know, because that would be threatening lethal next turn. Depends on what he does. He needs to be real careful. But if he's a discard deck, then these wedding festivities and announcements are absolute slayer against him. Too bad we discarded too, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, he's doing the thing. He's doing the pretty good thing. Okay, gonna try and stack my resources as much as possible. So we're gonna do this. He needs to block. He doesn't block. Is he gonna go for is he gonna go for casualties 3 Obnixials? There is a possibility. No. He goes for something absolutely useless. That's very cool, but you know, as you can see, it paid off, boys! It paid off! I didn't honestly expect this to go so well, but as you can see, it paid off. Well played. One more win in Reidane Cup. And with a hand like this, honestly, it looks possible. It definitely looks possible. So, drop the monk. The only question is, do I wait? No, there's no reason to wait with Luminarch Aspirant. Oh no, not this again. Yeah, this is gonna be better. I need to create as much friction as fast as possible. So, the more damage I potentially have here, the better. Because if Boros, just with the right card combination, will absolutely Shrek us. No question about it. And I'm picking a Luminarch Aspirant. No, not a Luminarch Aspirant, but the guy with the double swords. Oh, no, it's this one. We win. Oh no, it's play with fire. Oh no, who cares? Okay, so now I can do things like this. Okay, I wonder how I should actually pull this one off. Do nothing. I'm playing a little bit greedy here, but that's because I currently kinda can. He has this play that he has play with fire, which kinda makes it a little bit more annoying. Ooh. Okay, if that's all of his Kajiggers already played, I'm actually very okay with that. I'm gonna keep that one obviously there. Do it like this. Absolutely free real estate. Then do it like this, and now bump it. Okay, this makes an impenetrable wall, essentially, for now. And then we will have the Skyclave Apparition, if anything. But I think the Restoration will be enough. So currently, it's looking real good. The only thing that I need to figure out is on what is gonna be forced to be Skyclaved. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's annoying. But on the other hand, not big enough, not gonna lie. Actually, like, seriously, not even close to bigly enough. He obviously does that. Do that. Okay, as strange as this may seem, this is actually not big enough. How do I do this? Do I just do this and hope for the best, or do I Skyclave Apparition instantaneously? I think I Skyclave Apparition instantaneously. Because currently, otherwise, I'm just losing too much, you know? If I'm losing too much, then that's a real hoot of a problem. I'm gonna pump up this because it has Vigilance. And I need to pressure him a little bit. We can lose against this super easy. And the point is, 5 HP against this is not good! Did we lose because just double... Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, there was nothing we could do. Close. Well, one game away from ranking up, it is what it is. Yeah, we had no chance. Again, you can just... If you can mix up both decks, you can just make sure that someone is not gonna win no matter what. Damn it. I already was... Yeah, I don't think there was any real good way. Okay, let's think about it. Was there a good way to win against this? We only had that. The Paladin Class was used up to perfection. I think it's just the fact that he got... so he got the 4 lands, and then he played that guy instantaneously, and we didn't have... Okay, if we would do that, that would be normal. But, you know, that didn't happen. Because you can't really expect someone to just have play with fire and 2 royals in the opener. That's a little bit too much. If we played this, we would have... Yeah, we could have won this potentially, but we would have needed to anticipate the idea that he has double royal. Which is definitely something you normally don't anticipate. Because if you play against that, then you probably... Because if we play against double Royal, we probably would most likely die to a double Thundering Raiju, which would be more likely, honestly, than a double Royal. Yeah. Close. Sad. If I only blocked... No, but wait, did I even have anything to block with? I don't think I did. Yeah, and sacking the Luminarch Aspirant was too much there. Yeah, well, we tried. Anyway, this was Quizzer Sinsen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.